What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel where, I like to go down that rabbit's hole into health and vitality, right? I am a 55, almost 56-year-old woman who's trying to stay lean and mean and happy. And I want you guys to experience optimal health yourself. Today, I had a consultation with a woman whose schedule was all over the place, and she was having problems with weight loss and, of course, her sleep patterns and meal timing issues. And she says, is it so important to eat breakfast? I'm like, yes. Breakfast is always going to be the most important meal of the day. Now, that whole concept became completely destroyed and smashed to tiny little bits because of the fasting bonanza hype fake news. The problem is that if you're having problems with weight loss, 9 times out of 10 you're having problems with your hormones, and people are wanting to quantify the body in the terms of calories and not hormonal homeostasis, which is a balance of your hormones. That's insulin, that's cortisol, your reproductive hormones. These hormones really matter. But with that said, getting your hormones in check so you can become healthy and get your inflammation down and drop some lbs or some kilos, it's all about your meal timing. It's the type and the amount, but the timing, it is everything, because the timing is connected to your circadian rhythm, and the circadian rhythm is connected to your hormones. Breakfast. Why do we break the fast to eat a breakfast? Contrary to the fasting rule and concept, which is to keep fasting and access calories and stored energy and autophagy and all of these absolute garbled nonsense of pretty much unproven theories if you really check out people who have metabolic derangement. If you are a 22-year-old male who's fit and lean, then perhaps this concept of autophagy might be advantageous. The idea of fasting when you're obese to drop your insulin, but nobody's figuring out or factoring in, or Jason Fung is not talking about people who have hypoglycemia, reactive hypoglycemia, things like postprandial hypoglycemia, diabetes, or hyperglycemia and hypoglycemia, where your blood sugar is tending to run high or low or flip between the two. What if you don't sleep well and skip meals? Food is always going to be energy. It's not entertainment. It's not supposed to make you feel good and fabulous and I know it's a ritualistic thing, and it's become very commercialized to get people to buy over palated food with sugar and carbs, and everything's becoming quick, like shakes and smoothies, and now we've got the whole diet generation of fasting. But the reality is that when you eat a breakfast, you are now telling your hypothalamus, part of your brain, and the pituitary, that food is coming in when you get up in the morning. Now, our hunter-gatherers didn't necessarily have to do that because they didn't have a damaged gut wall. They didn't have diabetes and hypoglycemia like we have today. That's rampant because of the industrial revolution of eating carbohydrates and sugars. We are a hot mess. And you get up and you continue to fast, past already fasting when you're sleeping. Now your body can't get gasoline to fuel the car symbolically meaning your body. And I ask people in my consultations, where do you think that your body is getting energy from when you skip breakfast? And they're like, the fat cells. And here these people are like 40% body fat. Okay, wait. You've been skipping breakfast your whole life, and you think that by fasting and 24-hour fasting intermittent fasting that you're accessing fat cells, it's always going to be about your hormones and the circadian rhythm, detoxification of chemicals, and how you deal with stress. Of course, in the types of foods and things of this nature, but we're not hunter-gatherers. We've destroyed our bodies, my people. Our stresses are like a bill, a thought, a text. The world today. And this puts your body into the fight or flight mode. And then your body likes to slow down the metabolism because it thinks it's starving. The body does not understand that we live inside and the food is right there. So your body goes into gluconeogenesis, like I explained before in my previous video, to break down proteins everywhere in your body, which is why people age so quickly, or one of the big reasons. Yes, instead of accessing stored glycogen or ketones. When you eat a breakfast, you immediately are telling that primal hypothalamus, I'm not starving. So you don't have to go down the adrenal route and start cranking up too high that cortisol rhythm. Right? You need cortisol to wake up. You need cortisol to run from danger. But you don't need cortisol because you're starving, you haven't eaten, you slept bad, your gut's jacked up, you're not absorbing your nutrition properly, your blood sugar's all over the place. See? There's a big difference. And a lot of these fasting hype guru people aren't talking about this. And if you talk about the carnivore community and people who are not even in ketosis because the protein's too high, and people are telling the audience, or some people are saying go prime and just gorge yourself, and they're not considering people with binge issues and then blood sugar issues, and you skip your breakfast, right? Because then the idea is, of course, to fast and then do carnivore, which then people really completely destroy the balance of their hormones. Breaking the fast is going to tell the hypothalamus food's coming in, so please do not turn down the production of the conversion of T4 to T3 thyroid hormone. Please keep my blood sugar stable. We don't have to catabolize my skin and age me 5,000 years because I'm not eating in the morning and I'm keeping busy. The hypothalamus has sensory that detects food coming in, which is going to dictate that adrenal connection, HPA axis. This is the reason why at 55, I'm not aging exponentially, because I will get up and I will put something in my mouth, even if I'm busy. I eat something small, and then I'll go do what I need to do, and then I have a breakfast. If your schedule's like that. If you have time in the morning, eat, rest, digest, and then rest. Digest, eat your food, let it digest, rest, and then go bananas and berserko in the rest of your day by breathing properly and meditating and circadian rhythm and diaphragmatic breathing. But breakfast is the most important meal of the day. If not, it will if you keep fasting, your blood sugar is going to remain unstable, destabilized, which makes you dysglycemic. Remember, a lot of you guys have metabolic derangement. 99% of all the consultations I do, people have metabolic derangement. Eat your breakfast, my people. Now, the type and the amount, that all is indicative of the lifestyle that you're leading. Are you doing carnivore? Are you doing keto? Are you doing low carb, high fat? But you will learn more about that in my challenge coming up. So stay tuned. Sign-ups are not ready yet, but we're going to go there. You can also book a consultation through stephanieperson.com. I also have a course. It's a membership, monthly membership. It's $15 a month. The actual challenge is $30 one time, but it's going to be packed. Like, you're going to walk away with the cryptic Bible, not cryptic, that's a bad word, the ancient script, information that you would need for the rest of your life. I'm ready. It took me a long time to make sure that I understand how people's bodies are working collectively. So let's get it. Let's not turn into old, aging, rotten apples. Let's stay young and vivacious and not run towards the HRTs and the TRTs and the estrogen cream and the testosterone pellets and the progesterone cream to balance our hormones when we can do it ourselves. We don't have to run towards all of these pharmacological interventions. We just need ourselves and to wake the frack up. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com. You can also go to my Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person. And get ready for the challenge. Energy at 55, and I'm going to be turning 56 soon. And I think I need to go and do a how to protect your skin as you get older by being in ketosis. Peace.